Good evening and welcome. I am Mathnut, and this is the final match of the Keyforge Events Monday night online sealed deck tournament. I have managed to make my way to the finals tonight, and so you'll be watching me commentate myself as DyesAtTheEnd murders me. I'm going to start by taking an ill-advised mulligan because this hand has no creatures. That's a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and call Untamed as my opening turn and play out a Dew Fairy. End my turn. Oop. DyesAtTheEnd says that for my viewers, all I think 3 of you now? No, 6. 6 of you. His hobby before Keyforge was dyeing, with D-Y-E, golf discs. And that was his handle was his business name, Rob DyesAtTheEnd. And an early misplay cost him the ability to kill Flaxy, I believe. Plays Fire Spitter, plays the Chieftain, fights with the Fire Spitter, plays War Song after the combat. Oops, I'm going to call Untamed. I'm going to play Curiosity because screw Curiosity. I'm going to play Troop Call. I'm going to play Dust Pixie. And I'm going to Reap with Dew Fairy. And call Check at the end of turn 2. I am not going to play Regrowth. I don't see a reason to go to 7. He has Shadows cards. I think he's got an Urchin, so he could easily get off of it. I did not see a bait and switch in that last game. Or Too Much to Protect. Too Much to Protect murdered me the first game. This deck has a bonkers good Untamed suite. Library of the Damned pops down. Control weak to make me call Untamed again. Play Shaffles. That pushes me off of check. But that's fine. I will call Untamed again. I will play out my artifact. And I will Reap. And I will Reap. And let my Regrowth sit in my hand another turn. That might be a mistake. I should have killed Shaffles there, because I know he's got, does he have a Drumble? I don't remember. Crump. That's not going to do it. Plays out a second Crump. That's not going to do it. Reap, or no, Fight, murders my board. Reap, I get my first key. Well, I'm obviously not going to call Untamed. I am, however, going to call Dis. Wish I had one more Untamed creature. No, I'm obviously calling Dis. That's just a no-brainer. I'm going to Hand of Dis, Crump. I'm going to play the key to Dis. And I'll play Toxin to make him kill it with Crump. Puts a little bit of damage on Crump. Now the question is, do I Arise here? I don't think I do. I think I let Arise pass me by for now. Because I'm obviously setting up a key to display now. I don't have a lot of disc creatures. I want to... Oh, this is tough. I don't want to hold 2 cards in my hand, though. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to... That's 1, 2... That's only 2 amber, though. I'm going to end my turn. It's painful, but I want to do it. Oh, good. I've got double twin bolt emissions. So if I want, I don't have to key to Dis here. Punch. Lovely. He's going to Reap for a bunch. Reap. Put him at 6. I can't stop that. Yeah, with Flaxia coming in, I really wish I had done what I was going to do. which was called Arise and Untamed. Oh well. That would have been 4 amber. I'm going to call Untamed, blow up the board. All right, he's at 6 amber. I can Ritual Balance to steal 1. I can play Flaxia, because I have, well, let me go ahead and do the Regrowth play first. Regrowth, go get my Dust Pixie, play my Dust Pixie, and play Flaxia, and be at 6 again. I'm not making a lot of progress. What progress I am making is spectacular. This has been a very Untamed intensive game. Schuler steals 1, puts me out of check, puts him at 6. Archives with the Library of the Damned, and that's it. In that case, I think I call Untamed, because he did not get above 6. I will steal that one right back, and I will reap, and I will reap. Putting myself at 8, which is significantly harder to counter. I know he's got Gatekeeper. I took a risk putting myself above 6. Not Gatekeeper. Drumble. Does he have Drumble? I don't remember. Does he have Bait Switch? Plays out Silvertooth. Skeleton Key. He can reap here, or fight and kill my Dust Pixie. Plays the Spymaster. That's going to strongly suggest to me that I want to play Logos. I have 2 Twin Bolt Emissions in hand, and I can use Dexter to push him off of his key. Yes, I am definitely going to be playing Logos. So he's at his key. I call Logos. I play Dexter. Hooray, Dexter! I'll play Twin Bolt Emission. Critical targets, Umbra and Spymaster. Play Twin Bolt Emission. Critical targets, Naughty. And here's where I get a bit torn. I could kill Silvertooth, or I could put damage on Nexus. I'm going to kill Silvertooth just to decrease the amount that he has out there. And then we will drop Rocket Boots on, let's say, Flaxia. We see Tentacus, or second Schuler pop down, puts him back at 6 because he gets to steal 1. Tentacus and Dust Imp, and the Dominator Bauble. So I have to pay him 1 in order to use an artifact because of Tentacus. What this means is I can't use the Ritual Balance to push him off of 6. He's also going to reap for that to get to 7, which means I don't have a comeback there. Archive a card. That having been said, I still call Untamed. I still reap with the Dust Pixie. I still reap with Flaxia. I still reap with Flaxia. I lost in the woods, the Dust Pixie, and Flaxia. I don't want to give him the... Oh, actually... I can't stop him from forging because I can only steal 1. So I'll lost in the woods, the Dust Pixie, and the Dexter. I'll keep the Flaxia with the Rocket Boots around. I don't really expect her to live, but I don't expect either one of them to live. Now I get to bounce 2 of his. It's going to be Tentacus, and it's going to be Dodger. Now that Tentacus is gone, I can use this ability and not pay for it. Now I can play Witch of the Eye on the right. and I am at 8 amber. He can get 2 amber off just by calling shadows. Nexus into the Ritual of Balance steals 1. Skeleton Key captures a 2nd. He has to be able to steal 1 more on top of that in order to stop me from forging my key here. Reaps, steals, puts me at 7. Skeleton Key will put me at 6. One last job. Okay. That puts me at 6. By purging his Nexus, he gets to steal 1. Skeleton Key will put me at 5. He is at 5. So as tempting as calling Logos is, I don't think Logos is going to be what I call here. I'm pretty certain that it is going to be Untamed. I cannot push him off of his key, but at the same time, I don't see how he's going to stop me from forging my 3rd. So I'm going to call Untamed. I'm going to play out the Dust Pixie on the right. I'm going to Reap with Flaxia. I'm going to Reap with Flaxia. And use Witch of the Eye to grab the Regrowth. Play the Regrowth to grab the Dust Pixie, Dew Fairy, and play the Dew Fairy. I'm at 11. Bait and Switch does not put me below the number. Drumble could do it, and then I'd have to kill Drumble on my next turn. That would absolutely be happening. If I can pull this out, this will be my first actual, true, honest-to-goodness win in a Keyforge event game, or a tournament. Good game, Dies. And he calls the concession on that, and that was a ridiculous amount of Untamed Amber. Oops. Go, Untamed Amber. Yeah, that was quite ridiculous. This deck worked very, very well. The amount of direct damage in Logos, the board wipe with the key to Dis, and the sheer Amber generation in Untamed. I was worried about this game, and it went 2 keys to 3 keys to 2. But at 11 Amber, there wasn't much that he was going to be able to do. If his deck actually had an answer. I mean, Drumble would have stalled, would not have stalled enough because he would have been able to get 2 Amber, Reaping, and then I would murder his board with Positron Bolt. Kill the Drumble, kill the Schuler. Actually, I could have hit the Schuler with both of them. Drumble would have taken 2 and then died. So yeah, that was already a foregone conclusion there, and I don't see any recursion that he would have had. Oh, overall though, that's quite effective. The Positron Bolts, yeah, quite effective. I saw so much of my Untamed that game. I did not see my Hunting Witch, which also generates a ton of Amber. The Double Arises didn't come up, never controlled the weak. Actually, I did not play Dis, but I think I played Dis 1 turn. Yeah, it was to get the key to Dis out there in preparation of clearing the Brobnar creatures. All the rest of it was... How many turns was that? That was turn 9. I think I called 1 Dis and 1 Locos turn that game. Everything else was Untamed. It was just massive, massive Amber generation. Untamed. Get rid of the Curiosity. That's such a terrible card. Especially for this deck that has so many Scientists. He forced me to call Untamed, so that was the second Untamed turn. Then I played my Dis turn. Got the key to Dis out there. Then I went Untamed again, used Ritual Balance to keep him off of keys. Ritual Balance again, same thing. He played his Big Shadows turn. I responded with my Logos turn. Yes, I only called... So out of 9 turns, I called Untamed 7 times. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, but there you have it. This has been Monday night's Keyforge Event Sealed Deck Tournament. I thank you for watching, and I'm getting pings in my chat window. That's people congratulating me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you would like to participate yourself, in my YouTube video, I'll be putting links to the Discord app, so you can join the Keyforge Events Discord. I'll also put links to all of the sponsors of Keyforge Events if you would like to get some real-world merch for Keyforge. But that has been it. And my first actual successful complete win in a Keyforge Events tournament comes in Sealed Deck with Professor Tete de Gorgon, Erix Deltir. That sounds very French. I'm pretty certain that is a French deck. But it worked quite well. It also had 3 Arises. I'm actually curious, before I go, what the SAS and Eric scores are for this, and that was not what I wanted to do. I want to put it here. Paste. Import. That was a 79 SAS deck. That's above average, but not super above average. The anti-synergy, though. Oh my gosh. Scientist, Curiosity. This is a terrible card. It is unplayably bad in this deck most of the time. But anyways, I appreciate you watching, and thank you very much, and good night.